Hey guys, how are you doing? Tell me if you are here with us. I'm gonna adjust my camera for a second so that all of you can see. This is the timer that doesn't concern you. Let me know if you are here with us. If you are doing this later, I know many of you are doing this later, then that's fine. I'm still happy that you take the time of your day or week sometime to do this mobility, stretching, refreshing recovery routines with us. As I wrote on the Facebook in the Facebook post, hi Juji. As I wrote in the Facebook post today, we are not going to do too many new stuff. So basically, all the stuff that we are going to do is probably, if you have joined at least one, many of the stuff you will already know. But this is okay. Sometimes it's just fine to not to do any brand new stuff, just repeat what we already did before. It will not be an exact repeat, but the poses that we're gonna hold, most of those poses will hopefully be familiar for you, so you can check if you can go a little bit further in those poses, or if you feel better than maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when last time you did it. When I looked out of the window in the morning and it was this gloomy, rainy, then I decided that today's session will not include too many active stuff. So this will be a passive session almost entirely, which means that the goal here is to find depth in the position where you will feel the sensation in the area that you should feel the sensation in, which I will let you know. It's important that you keep feeling the sensation in the entire time of the pose. So if we hold it for 1 minute, that's for 1 minute. If it's 4 minutes, then it's for 4 minutes. So it's important that you feel the sensation, but it's also important that you do not force anything crazy with your body. It's important that you basically to respect your body. Don't push it too hard. Make sure you feel the sensation. If any pose which we will hold today will be too long for you, then you can actually just lie down on the ground and wait. So let's say the pose is 4 minutes and you feel after 3 minutes that you are overwhelmed, then basically just lie down on the ground and wait for us that we finish the pose. Also, if you're watching this later, it's a great option to basically just pause the video and come back when you feel ready again. But hopefully you will just follow along, because today many poses, at least for me, so maybe hopefully for you as well, will be the kind of, I would say, okay, so not too hard poses, but of course it's pretty individual what is hard for you and what is hard for me. So we'll see. What we will concentrate a lot though today will be the breathing. We will start with only breathing, then we will start to go into the positions. And how we will do this is that for a few positions, I will tell you how to breathe. For others, I will tell you to breathe on your own. But if you can continue what we did before, how I said you should count it, then keep doing it. If you think that would be too much, just try to stay calm and breathe through in and out of the nose without counting anything. But if you are ready, then we are going to do quite a good deal of counted breathing today. All right. I'm not sure if I should put up the thing. You think? I will just work on the lighting a bit. Just give me a second.
I think it's good because
But-
we see more.
I'm good. Don't worry. Yeah, I think it looks good. Alrighty. So first thing which we are going to do is you will lie on your back. You will put one hand on your stomach, belly, This is what we did a few times before. Amazing thing to start this routine, amazing thing to finish your day, or whenever you feel a little bit stressed. We're gonna breathe in through our nose. We're gonna count how many seconds it takes us to breathe in, and then we will try to double that amount through the exhale. So if I breathe in, let's say for 4, so 4, then I will try to exhale for 8. Something like this. What I want you to pay attention to, as always, is that try to breathe into your stomach first and then fill up your upper body from there. So imagine that you are like this and you fill up the stomach and then the air goes up, fill the lung, and then you exhale. It goes exactly the same way until you exhale everything you have in you. All right, so count the seconds of the inhale, double it for the exhale. Your hand on your stomach is to make sure that you actually breathe into your stomach first. And we are going to do 10 of these, so it will take hopefully a while. So we will lie on the ground, we will do it with you. If you just see us lying in silence, it's all fine. We are good. We are just doing this breathing exercise with you. All right, so I will join Naya on the mat and we are going to start this. So 10 inhales, 10 exhales. Always count the seconds for the inhale and try to double it for the exhale. Let's go. All right, had to fight hard to fall asleep actually, but that's good. That means we are relaxed. And basically from now on, we are going to start to move into positions which we are going to hold for different amount of time depending on which position it is. I will always, of course, tell you how long we are going to hold it. I have a clock. You don't need a clock. I don't want that you worry about the clock. I will always tell you when to change, when to come out, when to rest, and when to try to breathe in a certain way. So we are going to start this. All right. How we're gonna start this thing is that we will lie down on the ground, uh, facing, so stomach is down. We're gonna push through one arm. Make sure that the arm that you push through, let's say it should be your right arm for the first, the palm is facing down. And then you lie on it, which will mean that you will feel a stretch in the outside of the shoulder. That's what you should feel. The other arm can be wherever is comfortable for you. Just breathe normally how you feel like, how it's comfortable for you. And we are going to hold this for 2 minutes, which 30 seconds has already passed. All right, let's change to the other side. So my left arm will be across, palms facing down. You should feel the stretch in the outside of your left shoulder, also 2 minutes. Yes, you can feel some numbness, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just make sure that when you come out of the position, when we finish, just move slow. Don't rush anything. All right, time is up. Very gently come up to your forearm. It's a very, very gentle abdominal stretch. Also, you can feel some flexion in your lower back, which is fine. We need that. We're gonna be here for about a minute, and then for another minute, in which if you feel like you can move up to the cobra, but for now, just on the forearms. All right, if you are ready, try to move up to the cobra position. If it's too much for you, then go back down to the seal, that's how it's called, or the sphinx actually. And if it's still not enough for you, you can lift both your legs up. For me, that's too intense, doesn't feel good, so I will just stay this. But if it feels all right for you to lift up the back leg, you can. Mhm. All right, go back down to forearms. If you were there, just stay there for a bit still. And from here, we slowly climbing up onto hands and knees. We sit back on our heel and just put down our forehead. This is the child's position. You should feel the side of the back muscles, upper back. For me, it's also a bit of a lower back glute stretch as well, but they are very tight normally. People don't feel that. Yes, shoulders on the outside here, what you should feel. This is a very nice and gentle position, which we will hold for another minute or so. All right. Go back to hands and knees. If you have something that you like to put under your knee, then let's do it. If you are on your yoga mat and it's enough, then it's fine because we're gonna move onto the dragon position. We do this very, very often. It's an amazing hip flexor stretch. Right leg is in front, back leg is long behind me, so I'm not like this, but my hip is forward, but the upper body is kind of straight. You should feel the stretch, back leg, quadriceps, hip flexors, depending on the actual position you take and where you are the tightest. If you like, you can hold on to something, and this will be the first position when I will ask you to actually count your breathing. This is a 3-minute hold. We are coming up to the end of the first minute slowly. So in the last 2 minutes, what I want you to try is to breathe in for 8 seconds through your nose and breathe out for 10 seconds. Okay? Let's try it. Of course, when I'm telling you 8 seconds in, 10 seconds out, it doesn't mean that you need to start a stopwatch. Just count in your hand, stay relaxed. Sorry, I didn't said this before. Little bit more than 1 minute. Try to keep this breathing pattern 8 in, 10 out. All right, gently come out. We're gonna change to the other side. Take your time, set up properly. Left leg is forward, right leg is long behind. Stretch is here or here somewhere. This will be also 3 minutes, which in the first minute we just try to find our position, try to get used to the position, and in the last 2 minutes we're gonna try again for the inhale for 8, exhale for 10. Breathing pattern if you can and if you want to do it. All right, so try to take a very, very large inhale through your nose. Exhale everything. And once you exhale everything, start the counted breathing for yourself. 2 more minutes. All right, leaving this kind of counted breathing behind, we are going to move on to a groin stretch. This is called the frog. So knees are wide apart, forearm is on the ground. You need to feel stretching the groin. This will be a 2-minute position. just breathing on your own. If you want to keep doing the counted breathing, you can. But if you don't, then just in and out through your nose, calmly and slowly. All right, however you can come out. You're going to move to a seated position. You're still staying with the groin. Feet are wide apart. You can grab anything, a pillow, a ball, a chair, your leg, whatever. The point is that you should feel here and here the stretch, and if you can pull yourself a little bit closer to the ground without inflicting. In this pose now, it's okay not to have a fully straight back, so feel free to just fall over, loosen up everything in your body, and just feel the groins. And if you fall forward, then maybe your lower back a little bit. We have 2 more minutes in this. Again, breathing on your own. Gently come out. Make sure you move very, very slow. Take your time. And actually, we're going to lie down on our back for about 30 seconds to just take in what we did. And after that, we're going to continue. So lie just down on the ground for a bit. All right, then we are moving to the saddle pose. Sitting on or in between your heels. The knees can be wide apart or together, whichever is better for you. And then you either put the hands back down, lie down, or you can do something in between. If you have a backpack at home, a few pillows or whatever, I have this ball here. So actually I will just lie onto it. It will be somewhere in between the hand position and the lying down position, what Naya is doing. This will be again a longer one, 3 minutes. And again, in the second 2 minutes of the 3 minutes, we will try to refine our breathing. But this time we try to take one more step. You will try to inhale for 8. You will try to hold it for 10 and exhale for 10. So between the inhale and the exhale, there's an extra 10 second, there's an extra 10 second period where you are just holding your breath. It's called retention. So 8 in, 10 hold, 10 out. Make sure that you try to stay calm. It can be hard, but this position is not the worst to do in because my lung and stomach is kind of open. So take now a large inhale. Fill up everything from your stomach to your lung. Then exhale slowly everything. And then start your counted breathing if you feel like. 2 minutes. Good, time is up. Slowly come out. Change all the way to a seated position. Make sure you move your knees slowly. It was a big stress on it, but it's fine. Actually, legs are in front of us, kind of straight, not flexed, but straight. We just fall over. Amazing counter stretch for what just we did. This is also a 3-minute position, which we already started. If you feel like pulling yourself a little bit closer with your hands, that's perfectly fine. You should feel your hamstrings and your lower back mostly. I will not tell you to count your breathing now. If you like what we did before, you can keep doing it. If you think that you would need a break from the counted breathing, then just fall over, enjoy this position for 2 more minutes. Good. Lie all the way down. We're going to take another short break. Short breaks over. We have one more position for today, which probably you guessed should be the pigeon because with the clues we didn't do too much yet. So we are going to move on to the pigeon. I will use my mats to the back leg. This will always be, this will again be 3 minutes, starting right about now. And what we are going to do here is first of all, get accustomed to the position. If you can lie down, lie down. Ideally, here you see a 90-degree angle, but we are not so strict about it. I cannot be passive if I have an actual 90 degrees, so I have to take some compromise, but I still feel a huge amount of stretch in the target area, which is basically the glutes and the IT band here. This will be the third type of breathing that we are going to do in a position. We're gonna take one step even more. 8-second inhale, 10-second hold, 10-second exhale, and then 5 hold. So you empty out everything and you try to hold it for 5 before you start over again. All right? Take a large inhale through your nose, fill everything up from the stomach to the lungs, then exhale everything out. First, I will count you this so there's no confusion, so get ready and inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 10 and continue on your own. All right, slowly come out of the position, change to the other side, left side pigeon. The target area is the same, just on the other side. Probably the feeling is totally different. This will be our last 3-minute position. Again, in the first minute, we just get accustomed to the position, make sure that we feel what we need to feel, glutes, IT band. And for the last 2 minutes, we will try again. 8 in, 10 hold, 10 out, 5 hold pattern. For now, just hold it. All right, and take a large inhale, fill everything up. Exhale slowly everything, and then start your counted breathing. All right, time is up. It's easier to lie down on your stomach, but if you want, lie down on your back. We're gonna lie here for about a minute or so. Just enjoy how your body feels now. Relaxed, loose, recovered. All right. This is it for today. If you enjoy lying on the ground or wherever you are lying, feel free to stay. But this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and you feel relaxed and recovered. Some of these breathing patterns are really hard, in my opinion, especially when you need to hold after you exhaled everything, holding an empty lung without kind of giving the panic reaction, which would naturally come, is hard. Sometimes what I feel is that I hold it for 5 and then instead of inhaling for 8, immediately I start to. But yeah, good. I'm happy that you enjoy, and I'm happy that all of
See
the
ya, bye.
others who do this even later enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday as well, and see you guys next time.